Alright, I know this isn't the usual video, but I have a thing that a lot of people might actually agree on with me. But I have a hold on. Alright, now I can get serious. The truck's here because, new channel mascot. But I have a feeling, like I said, a lot of people will agree on me with this. This is a little bit of a rant, but a lot of people might actually hate Mr. Impossible and other characters like One Punch Man. And I have a very good reason why they might. One good reason is storytelling and other shit like that. Here's some examples. First of all, Goku. Goku and his friends, or whatever hell, but I'm just gonna go with just Goku. Goku has a good character development. And he also loses and shit. He doesn't just win, he also loses. One Punch Man could also have lost a few battles. He probably could have also damn lost a few battles here and there, but I don't really know about that, so I'm just gonna count out to him being incredibly too strong to be losing or whatever hell. So excuse me. So that's one reason why people might hate One Punch Man and Mr. Impossible. Those two are characters that are so damn strong that they will make any omnipotent being coward or whatever hell. And a lot of people might hate that. And a lot of people might hate that because they genuinely want a character that could lose and win at the same time. For example, like Sonic. Sonic wins a lot against Eggman, but he also loses sometimes, like in one recent race with cars or what the hell. Shadow was the first place winner when Sonic got into second place. Shut the hell up, notifications. But that is a few reasons why people might hate Mr. Impossible or other strong characters like him. Another good reference is Junkyard Fury with AJ7, Fury Empath, and other cars. AJ7 is the main most evil sentient anomaly or instance vehicle, which makes him very powerful car, whatever hell. But it's not that. He has weaknesses and strengths. For example, he's able to, in the first two games, insta-kill you like most cars in the first two games. But in the third one, of course, he's got weakened or whatever the damn hell, so he does more weaker damage. People might like AJ7 or other vehicles in Junked Fury and just Junked Fury entirely because of the story. There's actual good story. There's the build up and shit like that, which makes it a good series of games. Jungle Fury 1, your unknown unknown anomaly instance vehicles in a junkyard trying to kill your ass, and you gotta escape with keys and shit. Until eventually you get to the last part where you have to survive the cars while getting the keys and have ETs placed where damn hell. But the reason why they like the game so much, even after it's going from decent game to all the way amazing games, is because of certain things known as storytelling and shit like that. Another good character is Omni-Man and other invincible characters. Invincible characters. They have good character development because of Omni-Man beating the shit out of his son. Then Omni-Man eventually realizing that he's doing too much and shit like that, and then he goes to a better father and a better hero. Invincible also has good character development, even though I have never watched the show or shit. I just know that that is somewhat true because of clips and stuff. People hate Mr. Impossible and One Punch Man not just because of other characters and shit like that, but because of design, storytelling. Alright, let me try that again. But because of simple things like design, storytelling, characters, and even character development. Like Scooby-Doo, there's character development and shit like that. No, not character development, but there is character and story. Like, for example, each episode of the Scooby-Doo shows or movies have villains that are taken care of, while the Scooby-Doo gang struggles while trying to take care of them. That's why a lot of people might actually hate the most strongest characters that are invincible. Literally though, like real literally invincible. Pennywise is a good character to like, might be a good actual character to like as well. Not because, monster eating children or some shit like that. But because of one thing, which is he's a monster that has weaknesses and strengths. The reason why people might hate, like I said, Mr. Impossible or One Punch Man is because of weaknesses. A lot of other characters actually have weaknesses, like Eggman being beaten by Sonic and his friends a whole bunch. And like AJ7 being beaten by simple towers and shit like that. But that's my little character rant. Hope you can share your own ideas and stuff of characters. But I'm gonna head out now. That's this was sorry. This was my character rant. So see y'all later.